Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks, 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a reddish ink from the Birmingham pen company, Rhubarb. Thanks go out to Gary and Kathy Scott for providing the sample for this review. Today's pen, we will be using the Pilot Petite one with a medium nib. Here is our ink of the day. A very nice reddish ink. A little bit of shading. Here is our ink swatch, and water resistance test shows that it does have some significant water resistance. I might consider putting this on the outside of an envelope. Here is our ink painting of the day. Looks very nice. And here is our toilet paper chromatography. I do see that it has a little bit of this gray going on that I see here in the middle. And then there's like a darker, dark red, and then a lighter red on the outside of that. Very interesting. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. Let's zoom in just a little bit. Come in. 3. Alright, let's see if I can have some focus. Oops, too dark. Turn out the lights. Nope, the other way. Alright. Okay, something funny is going on and I don't know what the hell's going on. Why is it doing this to me? I'm about to be real cross right now. Alright, this is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. Oh my gosh. Sorry folks, we're having technical difficulties. Please stand by. I have to clean my camera. Maybe that's why. Oh no. That's not good at all. Oh no. There, okay. I don't know what the hell was happening, but it was not being cooperative at all. Alright, this is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. There. It is feathering into the page. And it did bleed and ghost through the page. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. It's a super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. I did have some trouble getting the ink to grab the page. This is Moleskine 70 GSM, and it is a little bit spready into the page, and it did bleed through the page. This is Field Notes Journal. Barely any feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is a Yush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is 52 GSM Tomaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. The Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Marmon Mnemosiny 80 GSM Dot Grid. Oops, where is it? There it is. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Oxford Optic paper. No feathering. No bleed. A little tiny bit of bleeding. A little bit of bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering. No bleeding, but a little bit of ghosting. The Lamy Booklet 90 GSM. No feathering. No bleeding, but a little bit of ghosting. I got some of that stupid ink under my finger in it. Now it looks terrible. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. No feathering. Little bits of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. Up and Up Wide Roll composition book from Target.com. No feathering. Little tiny hint of bleed through and only a little bit of ghosting. This is True Red composition book from Staples.com. No feathering. Little tiny hints of bleed through and a little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is the Naname 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Rotary Dot Pad 80 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding. Oops, wait a minute. Hints of bleeding right there. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. No feathering. Little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Tiny hints of feathering, no bleeding, and barely any ghosting. U-Style notebook paper. No feathering. No bleeding, a little bit of ghosting though. CVS Caliber notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Mead wide rolled notebook paper. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. 5-star notebook paper. A little bit of feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Sheffield Home Paper Goods. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding. Tiny bits of bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Spotted Paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I don't know what that paper is, but it's good stuff. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. No feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. Akabe cross-section pad. No feathering. Tiny hint of bleeding, but barely any ghosting. Jan B copper plate graph pad from johnnailbooks.com. It is spreading into the page and feathering, and it did bleed through the page. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. No feathering. No bleeding, barely any ghosting. Wow, this has a very interesting... It likes some papers, and yet it doesn't like other papers. Which is very odd. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. See where this ink lies. Okay. This is Birmingham Rhubarb next to, let me see, am I in frame? Okay. Inkabara Bloody Red, Zéaba Rouge d'Orient, Diamond Red Dragon, Diamond Matador, KWZ Sparkling Cranberry, Monteverde Love Red, Diamond Red Robin, Pelican Edelstein Garnet. These were very close. Krishna Primary Red, Diamond Ho Ho Ho, Schaefer Inferno Red, Hubble Zoom, Passion Burgundy, Astrakiza Rot, Sikatuna, Manyo Umi, Stone Red, Document Red. These are kind of close. KWZ Red number 1. These were kind of close. Christmas Red, Spiced Apple, Rhubarb, Royal Rhubarb. This is kind of a rhubarb, but a different flavor maybe. Kaveco Ruby Red, Oxblood, Oriental Red, Document Dark Red, Basilica Red, Food Color Red, Uluru Red, Dark Energy, Blueberry Muffin, Tiananmen, Candy Cane, Valentine Red, Irori, Aka Red, Algonquin Maple, Alpha Scorpy, Poppy Red, Cardinal, Dante Alighieri, Delta Red, Red Candy, Garnet Red, Florentine Red, Pilot Red, Crimson, Charlac and Van Janstein. This one's kind of close too, a little bit. Poinsettia, this one's even more close. Codwalder, Rattler's Red Eel, Nikita, Thief's Red, Cherry Danish, Strawberry Shortcake, Felicity Glistening, Parker Quink Red, Diamond Firestorm, Red number 201, Uli Red, Medina Red, Diamond Coral, Flamingo Pink, Cozy Up, Audacious Red, and Vermilion. Well, not too many of these look like this ink. Very interesting indeed. What did you guys think of today's review? Do you guys have this red? Are you guys looking for a red? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And don't forget that I am doing a giveaway over on my Instagram page. All you have to do is put in the comment section the date and tag 2 friends, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, I will choose someone to win this cartridge, these cartridges from Platinum Carbon Black. So, that's all I've got for today. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.